Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. Hope you are doing fantastic out there. In today's reading, I'm taking a look into your romantic love life throughout May 2024. I'm going to pull a 7-card spread, see who pops up in your reading today with romantic intentions towards you, whether it's a new person on the way or a returning lover, or you're already currently dealing with someone right now and you're just wanting to make certain that this connection is going to, go as you're hoping it goes, or if there's any, unfortunate events on the way for the two of you to feel challenged. Whichever your status is at the moment, Sagittarius, I will try my very best to see who you're connecting to this month, who this person represents in your life, what your story is with this person, and how your connection may play out in the month of May. All right, so I do get pretty nosy. I give the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between. So with that being said, let's begin your reading. Spirit, please dive into the energy of Sagittarius today. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Who is heading towards Sagittarius, and what can Sagittarius expect? Sagittarius is open-minded to the messages you have in store for them today, as long as what comes through is for Sagittarius's highest and greatest good. 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. Really, that friggin' 1 card. That 1 card keeps on staying on the table for everybody. All right, so you got a bonus card. Let's see what it is. Oh my goodness. And it's the Moon card, major arcana for Pisces, but as a reader, I also see it as Cancerian energy. Now, the Moon card wanted to desperately stay on the table and not to be revealed, much like the Moon. All right? The Moon likes to hide things, keep things a secret, likes to, let you guess what you're really looking at, because not everything is as it perceives to be, until the sun comes out and exposes what you think you were looking at. So this could be telling me that in the month of May, Sagittarius, someone may be keeping some secrets from you, or keeping their feelings hidden, or up to no good, and you're going to be finding out in this month, perhaps. And for others, you could be the one that's doing this to another person, whether you feel like you have to do it to protect yourself until you really figure out who you're dealing with. This is going to be a very interesting month for you. All right, we shall see. As for the person heading towards you this month, how do they feel about you and the connection in May? The Tower, major for Scorpio. So with the Tower being this person's feelings for you, they're feeling like their emotions for you are up and down, all over the place. Because anytime I see the Tower as someone's feelings, that's telling me that this person's feelings for you are constantly in a state of fight or flight, where they don't know what to expect, where they don't know what's going on with the two of you, where they feel like at any moment you could either tell them it's over or tell them you want them for the rest of your life. They just don't know. It's very unpredictable when the Tower is someone's feelings. And it totally makes sense with the Moon energy wanting to stay on the table. It's telling me that in the month of May, you and another person don't know what to expect. Things are still unclear. Things are still hidden, and at any moment, this person's scared that the world can come crashing down behind them, as this Tower is getting ready to fall behind your person, which tells me that they might get some shocking news from you, or they are sending you this shocking news, possibly through a telephone call or a text. We will see. We will see. 2 major arcanas right out of the gate, okay? What's this person's intentions with Sagittarius? The 8 of Swords. Now, the 8 of Swords as intentions, that's the intent to stay in a state of confusion, a state of mental prison. Could be connecting to a Gemini. The 8 of Swords is that place where we go, where we keep on telling ourselves all the negative things that are going on instead of focusing on the positives, when those negative things may not even be a reality. It's what we tell ourselves when we don't have any clue on what's really going on. For example, Sagittarius, say your person goes, let's say, a day without reaching out to you. And then that leaves you feeling confused. And it leaves you feeling like, oh, they must be dating someone else. They must hate me. They must want to break up with me. They must this, they must that. And then you find out that they were at the hospital with their dog because the dog had an emergency and there was no reception in that hospital. You know, your brain goes to the worst case scenarios first and looks at the possible case scenarios after everything, you know, settles. So this is what your person's doing in May in regards to you. They are assuming the worst. So I definitely feel like you might have someone that might sabotage their connections because they overthink. They are an overthinker, they are a restless energy, or this is flipped and this is Sagittarius' energy I'm picking up on, but I don't feel like it is. I'm not getting fiery energy off of these cards at all. I'm getting a lot of water and a lot of air, and I don't know if you can tell, but my breathing pattern has changed since I was pulling in that tower in the Eight of Swords. It's like, feels like I just did a 10-mile run, right? And I run 10 miles a day. And I haven't ran in 2 days, so because I hurt my knee. But it feels like I just ran when all I did was make my coffee, you know. So it feels like someone here might struggle with anxieties, panic attacks. Okay, they get themselves worked up into a tizzy where they feel a little bit anxious and all of a sudden it feels like an impending heart attack. I used to suffer from panic attacks back in my early 20s and they're not fun. I even had to call an ambulance because I really thought I was going to die at 22 years old of a heart attack. So it's a scary thing. So you might have someone that struggles with anxiety where they might lock themselves in and ignore people for a little bit. They struggle with interpersonal relationships, and I got that message for who else got that? Was it Virgo or Cancer? One of those two got that they struggle with interpersonal connections. But their intentions is to overanalyze you, overthink everything you say to them, reread your text messages, you know, replay things that you said over the phone, you know, or overthink your social media posts. It's something like that, where this person is always in a constant state of fight or flight. Oh, and that's what panic attacks almost mimic. That fight or flight response that our body gives off when we are feeling threatened by something, you know? I mean, look, your person's body language. Let's take a look at their behavior towards you in May. I almost said April, so some of you guys, this is going on since April. The Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups being this person's behavior towards you in May, they're going to be very sweet. They're going to be very affectionate. Could be a youthful water sign. They don't have to be younger than you, but they may come in with a very youthful disposition. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. With their behavior being the Page of Cups, pages are messengers. They are the people that report news, things like that. So it's a very affectionate, sweet energy. Someone has feelings for you, okay? But they're definitely disguising what's really going on behind closed doors. It's somebody that, you know, will go through all this stress thinking about what is going on with your relationship, but then when you see them face to face, they're like, hey, what's up, Saggy? What's up? All calm, cool, collected, looking confident, and you would never know that they were like stressing about you 5 minutes before you walked in that door. You know, it's someone that's really good at hiding their emotions. And the moon really does affect our emotions, you know, especially if someone is water moon placement or has a lot of planets in a water sign. All right, let's take a look at how you feel. I'm really curious about how you feel. Watch, I find out you don't even like this person. How does Sagittarius feel about this person in May? The Nine of Swords. Libra got this too. Now, with your feelings for this person being the Nine of Swords, you're also stressed out. You're also anxious. So to break it down, it looks like you both are in this energy where you're like, what's going on with our relationship? You both are thinking that to yourselves instead of verbalizing it to each other, to where you guys can both, you know, be some sort of comfort towards each other. I feel like you both are overthinking. This is my daytime anxiety card with the Eight of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is my, all right, I took my daytime anxiety to my pillow, now I can't sleep card. They're both the exact same energy, just day and night. Okay, it's very paralyzing, mentally paralyzing. So in May of 2024, Sagittarius, you and another person are going to be really overthinking the relationship. There are feelings with that Page of Cups. This person wants to come towards you. For all we know, this is someone that's got a crush on you and hasn't asked you on a first date yet. Or if this is someone that you have been kicking it with, have been intimate with, maybe there has been a period of no contact, because sometimes that moon can indicate coming out of April, there has been very little communication with you and this person, and something is not as it seems to be. Okay? I will clarify all these cards, don't you worry. So you guys are mirroring each other, it looks like. What's surprising me right now is that I don't have one fire card. Not one fire card. And before I begin people's readings, I will meditate on the energy, I will pre-shuffle, I'll do all that stuff, and usually I get like a similar energy when I'm about to read for an earth sign, a water sign, an air sign. And when I read for fire signs, I already feel like I just drank an iced coffee. Like I already took a shot of espresso. I already feel like, because I have a lot of fire in my chart too. So combine that with the fact that I'm reading for a fire sign, I get that inner adrenaline rush anyway. So I'll be very chatty during a fire sign reading. But I don't have any fire cards. Where the heck are the fire cards? Because I feel fire energy, but this is starting to give me like anxiety over here. Let's take a look at your challenge this month. The Two of Wands. Now we finally have a fire energy. However, it's in the challenge position, which is telling me that someone's not tapping into that confident energy that fire signs bring. You know, the Two of Wands is the energy of needing to step out of one's comfort zone, needing to make a decision, needing to choose a path that will really activate that sacral, that solar plexus, all those energies that the Ace of Wands triggers. I mean, you are the King, Queen of Wands. That's your court cards. The Ace of Wands is your main staple. You live by it. You know, that Ace of Wands is what keeps fire signs, you know, on their correct path. You know, like with me being a strong fire sign too, Leo sun, and a whole other Leo placements, I need to feel creative towards something. I need to feel fiery pull towards something. And if I don't, then I'm not going to do it. So with the Two of Wands in the challenge position, I read it reverse. So in the month of May, you and another person are keeping your relationship kind of like stuck because you both are not like being clear with each other. I don't know if there's a choice between two different paths, two different people, two different opportunities. It is telling me that there's something going on here between the two of you. Maybe you guys had an argument and it left you both kind of like you in one corner, they in another corner, and nobody's really talking about what to do with the relationship, and it's just silent at this point with that moon energy. Or this is someone new in your life and they've got a crush on you and they have yet to tell you that they like you because they're possibly shy or just deeply insecure, and they assume people are going to reject them before they even ask someone out. This is where clarifying is going to help me, okay? To break it down on what type of situation I'm getting. But I'm honestly feeling like I'm getting two different groups. I'm getting the group that this is a new connection and this person's nervous to ask you out on a date and they're crushing on you. And then I got another group where you're like, crap, is this about to be over? Let's take a look at your monthly outcome. Then I'll get your advice, your overall energy, and then I'll clarify. Potential monthly outcome, the King of Wands. Look at that. Someone tapping into that confidence. We were just talking about that. Whether this is you, or your person, or the both of you, at the end of May, someone's like, yeah, I feel good. I feel good about myself. I feel strong. I feel unstoppable. You know, I even just got that song Unstoppable in my head. I don't remember who sings it, but she's got such a beautiful voice. I'm unstoppable. I'm a force of nature. I'm not going to sing. All right, so your advice, the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords as advice, that's the energy of treading lightly. It's confirming that for some of you Sagittarians, you may have gone through some stress, some conflict, whether with this person or in your life in general, and you're really not trying to repeat that. Because the Six of Swords is the energy of finally moving on from that, finally getting reprieve, finally getting a sense of relief. So it looks like in May, you already came out of something and you're just scared of going into another cycle that you just came out of. Just try not to tap into that Nine of Swords energy, because the Nine of Swords can really help us manifest what we don't want to attract, because where our thoughts go, energy flows. All right? And with you being an alchemist, with you being the Temperance card, You're really good at, you know, bringing thoughts into reality, okay? You just need to tap into that temperance energy and create some sort of balance. There's a time and a place to be worried and anxious and think about things, but moderation. What's the overall energy? The Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords being the overall energy, I do get the sense of two people really ignoring something until the last moment. You know, I will have to figure out what's going on here because I'm getting a mixed bag. I'm getting a group of Saggies that haven't spoken to this person in at least 2 weeks. And for others, someone is like very wishy-washy on what they want to do, especially if they have Moon in Libra. And it's influenced by the Three of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So the Three of Wands is the energy of being open to exploring something with somebody. It's also the energy of anticipating what you want finally arriving. And what the Three of Wands is waiting on is the Fourth Wand, which is stability, community, people you can trust, life partner, marriage, things like that. A lot of the things that a lot of us strive to have, we all really benefit from having a strong support system around us, a strong village, you know, people to count on and lean on when we're going through some tough times, and us to be there when we're going through good times and they're not doing so well. We're all supposed to be there for one another, all right? But there's some sort of blocked energy here. So let's clarify. One second, if I don't sip my coffee throughout this reading, I'm going to sound like Marge Simpson after a pack of smoke. So trust me, I know this is annoying when we drink, but I got to. All right. Do I want to clarify the Moon first or the Tower? Let's go with the Moon first, because that was the first one that we saw. And then I see the Hanged Man and the Hierophant. The Hanged Man is the equivalent of needing to see something in a different perspective, and I mentioned that earlier with the Moon. Something is not as it seems. Okay, and it connects to the Hierophant, which is marriage, higher level commitment, lessons, beliefs. You know, is someone in alignment with my values? Are they married? Are they committed? What's going on? I don't know what I'm looking at. Whoa, that card just went flying out. Hold on for a second. And it's the Four of Pentacles, Sun in Capricorn. Four of Pentacles is the energy of playing it safe. You know, playing it safe, being extra protective, but also coming in with a very lack mentality, lack mindset. And then I got the Fool, Aries energy. For some of you, something was supposed to start in Aries season and it didn't because someone talked themselves out of it. That's not going to resonate with everybody, but I'm strongly getting that something was supposed to happen at the tail end of Aries season, which we just came out of like a week ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, at the time I'm recording this, because we're still in the end of April. And someone didn't do it. Someone didn't take some sort of chance or risk because they got in their head, or you, and that could be why the Two of Wands is in the challenge position. Someone feared rejection, Four of Cups. Now, if this is someone new, they wanted to ask you out, but they feared rejection. And if this is someone that you've already been dealing with and you guys have had a case of the no contacts, someone was attempting to reach out to you at the end of April and was fearing that you were not going to even pay attention to them and that they were going to get rejected by you. All right, let's clarify. Why the Moon? Why the Moon? Why the Moon? The King of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. And the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys work with this person. Some of you work with this person. For others, this is a mutual friend of yours. Someone that you share friends with, or you like meet up at certain places and run into each other. There's a community around you guys, is what that Three of Pentacles is saying. And someone's weighing out the pros and cons between coming towards the other, not wanting to like embarrass themselves. Give me another one on this. Page of Pentacles. That's what we have right here. Someone waiting on that Page of Pentacles, wanting to talk, extend an olive branch. All this earth energy is hidden underneath that Moon card. So buried underneath all this hidden energy is a lot of stable energy, a lot of security, a lot of someone trying to come in as a very reliable person in someone's life. Okay, but someone doesn't know how to be themselves. All right, let's clarify this Tower. I've been wanting to clarify it for a while now. Why the Tower? It's like someone's getting some very surprising news. Whether it's good news or bad, let's see. Why the Tower? The Knight of Cups wanted to pop out. Maybe someone's saying, I love you for the first time. I don't know. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups, Five of Wands. For some of you, someone is really wanting to date but is scared that it will wreck their friendship if it doesn't work out. For others, someone feels like they have to compete for someone's attention, okay? And another group, you guys may have, whatever this call is or phone call, it's going to trigger some sort of drama, some sort of disagreement, things like that, okay? It's like someone's waiting, Seven of Pentacles, for the worst case scenario to happen. It's like they already feel like it's already happening before it even happens. It's someone manifesting the drama in this relationship out of fear of drama for the relationship. You know, when you focus so much on not wanting something to happen, you make it happen. And I feel like your person's doing that. Let's clarify your feelings. Why the Nine of Swords? It reminds me of someone that you're dating and they constantly are in your ear saying, you're not going to leave me, are you? You're not going to leave me, are you? You're not going to cheat on me, are you? And you're like, no, stop it, stop it. Next thing you know, you end up leaving them, you know. It's your thoughts can create your reality. So clarifying your feelings, I got the Four of Cups. You guys are mirroring each other. You're fearing rejection from this person. They're fearing losing you. And all this can be resolved if you guys can talk to each other. But instead, you both are putting it on hold, not wanting to stir up any, any stuff. You know, the Two of Swords is ignoring a situation, but for how long can you ignore it before it becomes an issue? Clarify this person's intentions. The Fool. Remember how I said a moment ago that towards the end of Aries season, this person was wanting to take a chance, wanting to take some sort of leap of faith, but they sabotaged it. Eight of Swords got in their head. Well, look, I clarified the Eight of Swords and the Fool came back out. Look at that. I already said that before. They were wanting to do something at the end of Aries season, which was the final week of April. I think Taurus season began April 20th, April 19th. I could be wrong. But around that time frame, this person was wanting to do something and they stopped. And then there's that Queen of Wands, Aries energy, but also Sagittarius and Leo. And we have the King of Wands here. So we have an ideal perfect match here. Let's clarify the Two of Wands in a challenge position. The Nine of Cups and the Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Heavy water. So what's challenging this situation is someone's not stepping out of their comfort zone in regards to telling someone how they feel, okay? Even though telling someone how they would feel would bring them a lot of wish fulfillment to another person. It's like someone would be very happy to find out that their person cares about them so greatly. I'm getting someone very sensitive. I'm getting strong water energy for this person. Like they got heavy water placements. And I said that same thing during Scorpio's reading. Like they might even have like a stellium in a water placement. This person's behavior towards you is the Page of Cups. I mean, looking at this card's art depiction, it shows a little girl that painted a picture that says, I love you. You know? King of Wands in reverse. Lacking confidence. Because of past disappointments, Five of Cups, Scorpio energy. I mean, I got the King of Wands in the upright in the outcome. So I feel like someone is wanting to come forward, but lack of confidence. Maybe this person already dropped the ball with you. Maybe they already screwed up, or vice versa. You know, energies can be flipped. So I have the Queen of Wands in the upright right here in the sabotage energy with the Eight of Swords and not taking a risk. And I got the King of Wands in reverse in the Page of Cups area. You know, the Queen of Wands, clarifying the Eight of Swords is the equivalent of the Queen of Wands in reverse, because the Eight of Swords is a mental prison and that's triggering confidence, making confidence not as strong. So everything still points to that. So the potential outcome in May is the King of Wands, and then I see the Ace of Wands. Someone just needs to work on their confidence. Even if this is not meant to work out for the two of you, someone's really needing to, like, you know, tap into some fearless energy, okay? Within reason, of course. So, clarifying the outcome for May, I got the Four of Swords, Four of Wands, and the High Priestess, and I see the Page of Swords right here. So the High Priestess is the energy of having a strong relationship with thyself, as the High Priestess is the number 2, and the number 2 in numerology does speak of partnerships. There's more that goes into the number 2, but partnerships is the one that stands out the most. But the High Priestess is, I need to have a strong relationship with my higher self. And by having a stronger relationship with my higher self, I'm going to feel confident because I have a great team. I trust my intuition. I've got spirit guides that guide me. I'm always protected. That is enough to, like, increase that, you know, confidence pedometer to the right side. All right. And it's going to help bring someone their community of people. Because when you're confident in yourself, you attract confident people. And when you're clear and open with what you want and don't want, you attract people who are clear and open what they want and don't want. And you're not going to be stuck in that moon energy. You're going to feel you got your village. After needing to take a little time to touch some grass, take a little break, sleep, recover, meditate. Someone needs to do some extra meditation this month. All right. We can all benefit from that. And what I mean by touch grass, like walk on grass barefoot, not like, you know, the smoking kind, unless that's your jam. Unless that's your jam. So your advice is the Six of Swords. Now, if you're in no contact with someone right now, Saggy, I will pull their hidden feelings for you, or if you're in a situation where it's complicated. Why the Six of Swords? Temperance, look at that. Your advice is to tap into that temperance energy, which is all about, you know, balance, regulating your emotions, you know, keeping one foot in the 3D physical and another foot in the 5D. So that will help you get out of this Nine of Swords energy and keep peace in your life. Why the Two of Swords, Three of Wands, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So the overall energy is ignoring things that need to be addressed because of past disappointments, connecting to a soulmate. Like you guys have a soulmate contract that you're going through, but someone is like delaying something because of a past situation. For zodiac signs you could be dealing with, I have Pisces here, I have strong Cancerian energy and Scorpio. I have Leo here, I have Aries, I have Sagittarius, I have... that's the main ones that wanted to come through, but it could be any zodiac sign. Try not to worry about zodiac signs. This is just the energy that someone's going to be embodying, right? Like if someone's trying to mess with my kids, I'm going to embody the Queen of Swords. You know, if I'm focusing on my work, I'm going to embody the King of Wands. You know, things like that. It's how you feel like you need to show up for yourself. Please rock that like and subscribe button for your girl, Sagittarius. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, the link to my website can always be found in the description box below this video, BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. And every weekend I go live with the All Signs, Their Feelings for You spread, where I dive into your person's energy, the one on your mind at the time you watch it, and get their feelings for you for the next 7 days, your feelings for them, their view of you, their actions. I will link up in the description box below this video the most recent All Signs reading I did, because it's still good for the week. I also show my face and I interact with you guys live, so I hope to see you there. It's Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, but sometimes it's Saturday morning as well. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. So someone here wants to reconcile with you, Sagittarius, if you resonate with the no contact group. My heart always comes back to you even when I don't want it to. I want to hold you again. I need to feel your body next to mine. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. All right, that's for you. I'll check back with you in a few days for your weekly update. I love you guys. Please smile into your cheeks, heart. All right, till then, love you guys.